I think we can all agree that sometimes things are easier said than done, right? When it comes to the law of attraction, it doesn't matter, how many articles you read, how many coaches you have, how many programs, you've enrolled in. If you're feeling tired, it's hard to stay motivated. Okay? Feeling fatigue and a low vibrational state are the main culprits for manifestations not coming to fruition. So, how do you battle fatigue and raise your vibration in order to truly activate the law of attraction? That's what this video is all about. Welcome back to another video. My name is Matt from QuickManifest.com, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some tips that I use in my own life in order to reduce the amount of fatigue I feel and raise my vibration as high as I can possibly get it. I think if you're able to, adopt even a couple of these strategies, it could potentially change your life. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first tip I have for you is to sleep well. And most of you are probably, rolling your eyes and thinking like, well, duh, of course sleeping well is gonna, reduce your fatigue. But while that's true, I'm not necessarily talking about how long you sleep per se, but instead the quality of sleep that you get. You see, someone who sleeps 6 hours every night can easily feel more energized than someone who sleeps 8 hours. Okay. The key here is the quality of sleep that person's getting. So little things like small lights, electronics, the airflow, in your bedroom, these are all keys to a successful night's sleep. If you have multiple electronics plugged in, your cell phone right by your face, no fan, no AC to help circulate the air, odds are like you're sucking away your own energy as you're sleeping instead of gaining it. So what I do, and my recommendation is to make your bedroom the place only where you sleep. Just where you sleep. That's it. Try not to have, TVs and other electronics plugged in. Have your bed, a closet, a dresser, and keep everything else out. Try this even for like one night, and I'm telling you, watch how the quality of your sleep changes. I even, as weird as it seems, if I have my cell phone in the room, if I'm using it for an alarm, I sleep better with the phone in airplane mode. When like all the, whatever cellular stuff is all shut off of it, I tend to sleep so much better when it's shut off compared to when it's still turned on, even if it's in silent mode. But it's just these, little tweaks like that that's going to be, a huge difference. Like you'll feel so much well rested, clear-headed, energized the next morning. And that's really, really key to maintaining focus on your alignment and your vibration. Keep that energy throughout the day. So the next one I want to share with you is the understanding that your mind controls your body. And sometimes we tend to forget that our mind is truly in control of everything. Okay, people base how they feel off of their body and maybe how heavy their eyes feel, and that maybe they feel a little bit weak, whatever it is. But the truth is they've let their body go on like automatic, and they haven't taken the time to reel it in with their mind. So each morning when you wake up, take the time and take control of your mind. Okay, whether that's meditation, feeding yourself positive statements, or just taking a few moments to plan out your day. When you begin feeling a state of tiredness come over you, catch yourself in the act and immediately take control of your feelings. Because if you don't take control, your body is going to whine and it's going to complain and it's going to send signals to your mind that it's feeling tired. But don't let your body do this, okay? A powerful mind will always be able to overcome the requests of the body. Whatever you have to do in order to ensure your mind isn't going in automatic mode and making your body feel tired on purpose, do it. And do this daily, and you'll find that within, a week, if that, you'll start feeling more and more and more powerful. You'll begin to realize that you have true power over yourself that you never even thought imaginable. So the next one I want to talk about is to make sure you take the time each day to feel grateful and feel gratitude. My favorite quote from Abraham Hicks is, "The standard of success is the amount of joy that you feel." And for those that don't quite understand what it means, life is not about money or fame or anything like that. It has everything to do with how happy you feel. Okay, feeling grateful for your life attracts a powerful energy. And if you have that energy harnessed inside of you, there's no possible way you would ever feel tired, right? If you could find a way to feel happy and grateful 100% of the time, no matter what, you would never even want to sleep at night. You just crave more and more and more of life. So in order to get to this state, take time. It takes time in practice, but it's very, very achievable. So take a pen and a piece of paper and start writing down. Write down 10 things you're grateful for in your life. After that 10 things, write more and more and more and compile a huge list. And anytime you start feeling, that cloud of fatigue kind of come over you, you can read your list and power through that tiredness, that lack of energy. And again, this list can range from, being grateful for certain family members, your job, your pet, even things like breathing, your eyesight, your hands, it can be absolutely anything, little things that even we take for granted that some people don't have them. So take the time to feel grateful for them. Next one is have fun. My favorite, have fun. Fun after fun after fun after fun. What is the one state of emotion where there exists no resistance whatsoever? That is the state of fun. When you are having fun, there's no room for negative emotion. There's no room for fear. There's no room for any resistance whatsoever. And there's a lot of people, and this used to be me very much included, that take their life so seriously that they forget that the whole point of being here is to really have fun. When you deliberately decide that you are going to, stop taking life so seriously and just have fun, your entire life changes in the most amazing, incredible, greatest way possible. You no longer think about being tired or needing rest. You're just jumping from activity to activity with the idea of fun, right in front of you, right in front of your mind. So think about when you were a kid and you could just run around everywhere and play with your toys and jump on the couch and crawl around and you would never get tired, right? I know I play with my nephew and I get exhausted after 2 minutes and he's just flying all over the place. That's because, we've in that state allowed the fun to flow through us, right? We've allowed that energy of fun to just flow through our body. And there's no resistance connected to any of that. It's just strictly allowing and strictly for this undeniable pleasure. And that's a powerful, powerful energy. And unfortunately, as we got older, we began taking life more seriously. And then we adopted, resistance to many things and all this stuff. So, my advice to you, and the advice that I still give myself on a regular basis, is to get back to acting like a child. Go back to treating everything as fun. Go back to treating life like one big game. Okay, by doing this, you're going to eliminate the resistance that you may have gained, and you'll start living a much more fulfilled, loving life. Like, you'll stop feeling tired. Your vibration will be raised to incredible heights, and you'll begin manifesting all your dreams one after another after another. All right, the next one I want to share with you is to live in the moment. And most of the time when we are, feeling tired, it's because we're focused too far ahead in the future and not enough in the moment, not enough in the present. Like, haven't you ever woken up during your weekend, in the morning on a weekend and felt super energized and excited to embrace the day? Okay, what about when you sleep the same exact amount, but you wake up and have to go to work? Okay, you probably don't feel as energized and excited, do you? Right? You've let your mind think into the future to determine how you're going to feel in the present. Like, you might wake up feeling very joyful and energized, but then you remember, like, oh, we've got a million things we got to do that day. Some of these things are going to be very stressful. And then all of a sudden, your day gets, flipped upside down. So when you live life in the moment, in the present, you no longer fear for the future because the future doesn't even cross your mind. You are only honed in and focused on the present moment. So living life in the present takes a lot of time and effort to master, but when it's done, your entire life changes in truly unbelievable ways. And Eckhart Tolle, who is the author of The Power of Now, recommends you simply focus on your breathing. Every time your mind begins to, wander, put your focus back on your breath. Focus on the feeling of the air going in and out of your nose, those different sensations, and keep doing this every second of every day and watch as your life transforms. Like, this is the true sense of living in the present moment, because take away all your thoughts and the only thing that is truly happening right now is that you're breathing. Okay? When you do this, the stress goes away, the anxiety goes away, the lack of energy goes away. Okay? You begin feeling a state of bliss. You begin feeling a state of happiness. And this is your true natural self. Your true natural self, free of resistance. And the cool thing about it is you can begin this exercise right now. For the first few weeks, set reminders on your phone or something to keep yourself, focus on your breathing, or have like a picture or a sticky note or something in your car, to just remind yourself to get back in the present moment. And if you can do that every day as much as possible, it will literally change your life, reduce the fatigue in your life, and skyrocket your vibration. All right, so the final one we're going to talk about is meditation. So meditation is like one of those factory reset buttons on your body and on your mind, okay? When you meditate, you essentially stop thought, right? And when you stop thought, you do not encounter any more resistance. Without resistance, there'll be no fatigue, and your vibration is going to shoot sky high, right? So when it comes to meditation, there's many of us that maybe don't know how to do it or don't know where to begin. And the nice thing about this is, there's no right or wrong way to do meditation. You can simply sit or lie down and focus only on your breathing. Like, even if you can't find a quiet place, you can even meditate in noisy places simply by picking out one of the noises and just listen and focus on only that noise. And you'll notice when you immediately try this, you'll feel an instant relief. You can also find a lot of free meditations online. And I offer some free ones myself that I'll leave links below as well, so you can check out. But meditation is very, very powerful. Hitting that, reset button on your thoughts, on your mind, getting back to a blank slate. And then from there, being able to, move forward without all that resistance bogging you down, causing you to feel fatigue and dropping your vibration. So that kind of wraps things up. Remember that, the ability to reduce fatigue, raise your vibration, it's already within you. Okay, all you have to do is, find the best way to activate it. If you can find that best way to activate it through any of the stuff we talked about, it's really going to change your life. You're going to be in such more productive state. You'll be able to kind of sleep less because your quality of sleep is going to be so much better. And you can begin enjoying more incredible moments in this incredible life. If you enjoyed this video, please take the time real quick to like it and subscribe to the channel. Also be sure to comment. Let me know if you've tried any of these methods and if they've worked for you. And if you do have some extra time on your hands, feel free to check out some of my other videos on the screen. And that's all for now, everyone. Remember to feel good, spread love, have fun,